What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Retold action, spawning in the red color. Playing as Thor, because he's got a Dwarven Gold Mine. For some reason, I can't tell what god he is. His name is Atob. Atob here, the third. His partner today in the blue color, playing as Zeus. His name is Ulysses. It's going to be a nice little first look at how good Ulysses is going to be here on Retold. His opponents today in the orange color, playing as Zeus. His name is Azkiel. And finally, down the bottom here, in the green color, playing as Loki. His name is TK Takashi. Takaishi. Maybe. Not sure. All right. We've got a team game. First team game. This is what I'm worried about most at the moment. This is the first time I'm going to be seeing a team game. And I'm, I think team games are going to be one of those things that are make or break for Age of Mythology. We definitely need to have a nice team game kind of thing going on. If the team games aren't fun to play, then all you've got is 1v1s. And in my opinion, what makes a game great is the social aspect, being able to play with your mates. We'll see how it's all going to go here to kick this game off. Ulysses on this position. He drops his lure in his main base. I think you want to hold this one. This does get better as you age up. There's no point in dropping it straight away. Drop it in the as soon as you hit the classical age, and you get more of these chickens that spawn out, is my guess. But we also see Atob dropping that Dwarven Gold Mine over here, so I think these players aren't quite looking at exactly what the text is saying here. But yeah, the Dwarven Gold Mine mines at the same rate as a gold mine in the Archaic Age, and then in the Classical Age it's going to mine faster, in the Heroic Age it's going to mine faster, and in the Mythic Age it's going to mine faster. So what are the crazy strats that are probably going to be possible here with everything that's changed? You have to do some thinking about this, because really, yeah, I don't really know. And can you have to build a market to send tribute? No! All my sling strategies have just gone out the window. Oh. All right, Retold's a flop. I'm just kidding. Obviously, sling strats are OP. We know they're OP. They're just not OP because people don't use them. And they would get abused very, very quickly, I'm sure, if there was any sort of serious competition, team game competition to have. So I like that change there. You have to build a market. You can build a market in the Classical Age. It's still possible to do Classical Age tribute shenanigans, I guess. All right, so if I click this button, what happens? Now I can see I'm seeing Azkiel. Okay, and if I move over here, I'm seeing Takeshi. Okay, we're getting there. We're learning. All right, let's see which gods these guys are going through here in this one. We see... Can I see here? No, okay, I've got to click here. All right, so we've got Hermes coming through for Ulysses. For Atob, we got Freya, so no real surprises there. We see Forseti for Takaishi. And Atob... No, not Atob. And Azkiel is going through Athena. There's a house that's coming down as well. And those Jason heroes moving forward. We do see the elephant being enjoyed in the middle of the map. We will see what these players are going to go for very, very quickly. So one thing that I think is going to be exciting here is going to be this centaur. Now, I think this special ability is going to be one of the few special abilities you really don't want on autocast. You're going to want to turn this off your centaur. Why? Because it does more damage with one shot than it does with that charge, unless you position it really, really nicely. So, yeah, I think you're really going to be wanting to turn that one off. But here's the big thing. Poseidon gets access to this centaur, and it moves at 5.9 speed. That is one speedy centaur here. You can also drop an a stable here. Do we see? We see medium cavalry. You can drop the stable, and you can actually get yourself really, really quick spirited charge, which will boost your centaur up as well. But we do see the Hippias coming through to defend here, as Ulysses is having to defend on this position over here as well. Let's go revealed here. This is going to be a little bit challenging to cast if I can't see everything. All right. Minotaur coming through. We do have the Atlanta. Atlanta is so strong. 5.8 speed. Can chase the Minotaur around. That Minotaur is gone. You cannot run a Myth unit at a Poseidon player in the slightest. They've got such a strong classical age hero here in that Atlanta. 5.8 speed. Shutting down that Minotaur straight away. Oops. My hand keeps on going onto the mouse pad, and it's sending my screen roaming around crazy. All right, what's happening here? Cheeky little villager having a fight against the Katoska boss. That one gets sorted out. That's the raiding cavalry popping back here. I wonder, did he? Hang on. Can I tell? I think these guys are... hang on. No, he's not. Hang on. Okay. I thought maybe they were playing this game with auto queue on, which would be really, really funny. Because you can actually play a custom game and turn auto queue on if you want. And I wouldn't have been surprised if that's kind of the way that it went for team games. Because team games are more relaxing style. You don't really want to be sweating it out. You want to play a lot of team games. At least I would assume that would be like the Vubli mentality. But looks like everyone's pretty happy with what the situation is right now. Poseidon have faster centaurs. They have faster myth units. So, yes, faster centaurs indeed. Azkiel getting pushed back. He does have a lot of hoplites out. Unlike in the Titans, these hoplites here, they've got a 1.25 bonus against cavalry. I think it's only a 1.1 bonus on the Titans. The Hippias here, 1.5 times bonus against the archers. I think that was like... I can't remember. I think it was 0% or something. Maybe they had a little bit. But basically, the counter units are countering a little bit faster. As you do see Takaishi trying to get a little bit of damage done into the main base of Atob here, who's trying to defend with his berserks at the moment. It does look like it's going to be okay. It's going to be retreating back. No problems where that's concerned over them. As now Ulysses is going to be looking for a little bit of raids. We do see these villagers out, a lot of villagers out in the back here, not really being taken care of for the time being, as the orange units of Azkiel going to start moving across the map, looking to put some pressure onto Ulysses. But Ulysses is playing very, very defensively here in his main base, as we do see the Hippias going to come through, get some damage onto this position here. Do we see any other upgrades? There's another upgrade unique to Poseidon, which I think is a must grab, which is Lord of Horses. It gives the Poseidon cavalry regen. So you can go and get some damage done, retreat away. Those Hippias are going to get some value there, as Azkiel now ready to start pushing forward. The villager kills have happened, but we're also seeing Takaishi looking for his own raids here with his own raiding cavalry. So we'll see if they're going to be able to find anything to kill. But the Hippias in defense here. And look at this. This is so weird to see, but Ulysses' Poseidon cavalry, they get 5.9 speed. Raiding cavalry at 6 speed. They're basically moving at the same speed. So the Norse speed advantage against Poseidon is moot. They don't get any sort of speed advantage here. Great raid here from Ulysses. Yet again, hitting even more villagers over here. And Takaishi and Azkiel in a bit of a world of pain. Currently behind by about, 8 villages thus far, which a fair amount at the 10-minute mark to be behind. So you do see a healing spring getting dropped down by Takaishi to heal up his units and have a little bit of a point to get some reprieve. Tob and Ulysses, they're doing a good job thus far of getting themselves in front in this game, as... I mean, we can also see the Hippias going after the longhouses there as well, taking those out, as one longhouse for a Tob about to go down. So a little bit of pressure coming through from Takaishi, gets that kill there, but the return fire is coming over here as well. And if we take a look at this, the Hippocon not quite going to be able to take out that throw-in axeman. Let's take a quick look at this. It's a counter infantry unit. Good against other counter infantry units. All right. Raiding cavalry going to come out here, and we will be seeing those also. Takaishi's units in the middle of the map getting dealt with. Second town center now coming up for Azkiel to try and get himself back into the game villager-wise, but that will give a lot of time to his opponents to kind of get whatever they need done, as we do see a top here going to be retreating back as Takaishi getting a raid onto the gold villages and taking this fight underneath the town center here. We'll see if a top can defend for the time being. Restoration getting dropped down by Azkiel here as the Hippias going to come through to support. Azkiel is also in with a handful of hoplites, but it looks like this is going to be more than enough to defend for Ulysses and Atob here, as also the Heroic Age comes through in time as well for Atob. Is in through Skadi. And these Hippias are going to try and get a little bit more damage over here as the hoplites going to be swinging around looking for something to kill. Meanwhile, over on this position, hoplites going after the villages here, as well as the towers get a little bit of damage done, but not really going to get all too many villager kills. Second town center is already up for a Tob as well. He's going to have a lot of villagers coming through as the villagers decide to actually take this fight against Azkiel's hoplites here. Lots of good damage actually coming through on that attack. We'll see if the losses are going to be outweighed by the villager kills here, because right now it was villager advantage for Ulysses and Atob, but now it looks like it's villager advantage for Azkiel and Takaishi. But we'll see how it's all going to kind of go. We've also got the Nemean Lion in for Ulysses to help support on this position here, with the Heracles coming over to get this damage done immediately here. So Nemean Lion going to be going down. Meanwhile, on this position here, the unit's just getting chased back. Walls coming up to grab that elephant nicely there as well. As we'll see where the next part of this game goes. Can we click on this? What happens if we click over here? What if we, that's an easier way to click around here. The house is getting taken down. Another cheeky raiding cavalry raid here, but the Berserks are already in position here to defend. They can easily kill off this one. Killing off an ox cart. That's not the biggest of deals anymore, because the villagers, they can just rebuild that ox cart on this position. Yeah, it's 100 resources, but it's not the biggest of deal. Villagers just can easily just build that ox cart if they've got the wood, and it's all good to go. As the units still raiding around, checking for things to do here. Do we see anyone aging up to the next age? No. We've still got the orange and green team in the second age. They need to get to that heroic age. The tech that comes in the heroic age seems to be really, really big. Things like heavy, that's huge. Things like the myth units coming in, that's also huge. Like Nemean Lions seem really, really strong. So getting to that heroic age seems like a pretty vital importance here. But we'll see how it's all going to go. But it's still 2 down centers for both Azkiel and Takaishi. Ulysses is only on 1 town center. He's building up a fortress in his main base. It looks like Ulysses wants to go for the Mythic Age. He's got the resources coming in. It's going to be a very, very crisp Mythic Age to come in and kill off his opponents here. I love the 1 town center semi-fast Mythic. That brings me back to my roots there. That's one of those strategies that was always good. And we'll see if it's going to still be good in Retold or not here. If we take a quick look at a top here as well, how is he going for resources? He's actually just spending everything he's got at the moment. And Ulysses at this moment here, he will be advancing. And he's going up through Artemis. There's no surprises there. Great raid onto this back position. Ulysses is finding everything here. Does he have himself the Spirited Charge upgrade? Yes, he does. Look at these Hippocon moving, or Hippias moving at 6.5 speed now. As the hoplites do find these villages. Market is up. Can start a trade route here if Ulysses wants. As we do see the curse needing to be dropped down over here. Granary coming up as well. As the Hippias still getting a little bit of damage done in the main base of Takaishi. Takaishi is getting beaten up in that main base as he's still trying to push forward, not defending himself. As Azkiel, though, on this position here, he has a really big economy coming through for him. So we'll see if he's going to be able to share that over to Takaishi here. If we take a quick look at how the resources are looking, Takaishi's got nothing left. As Azkiel, he's got a lot of resources, so he really should be tributing them over to Takaishi to keep him afloat in this game. We'll see if that's going to occur to Azkiel or not, but this Mythic Age is just about to hit, and you already know it's coming down onto Takaishi's main base. Where else are you going to use it? Just killing off this Zeus player doesn't really matter, but finishing off the Loki, that is the name of the game 9 times out of 10. As the Hippias still looking around here for some kills. Are we going to see it? Does he go over here? I'm not exactly sure. Yep, there we go. Earthquake getting dropped onto this position. Lots and lots of... is he going to kill everything? Is Earthquake broken still? Holy damage to cut. Oh, the town center lives with 162 HP, but the rest of those units are going to be coming in to finish this one off, it seems, as Takaishi's town center falls. Meanwhile, over here, more damage coming in, but we do see the hoplites diving in to Ulysses' main base. Ulysses still has ceasefire remaining, so he can use that if he wants to. But while this is happening, Takaishi's villagers are all getting absolutely massacred as Azkiel is just leaving him for dry, trying to just take out Ulysses' main base. But Ulysses has got a fortress, he's got the watchtowers, he's got the town center here. All of these hoplites are going to get killed so absurdly quickly. And we see a Tob now getting himself a 4th town center as the Heroic Aids comes through Apollo for Azkiel. The unit's still pushing around. Azkiel, does he have any ability? No. Takaishi decides to tap out there, and I'm sure Azkiel is going to be following suit very, very shortly here. I mean, there's not really a lot you can do. Yes, he's got the biggest economy in the game, I would assume, but after that, resign. Actually, he's only behind a handful of villages here. I think if Takaishi had kept himself alive, not lost all his villages, and just ran into Azkiel's base here, he might have been okay to continue. But that's the game. GG, Ulysses and a Tob. What a duo here, working together to get that win. Ulysses showing off the cheeky little semi-fast Mythic Age there, getting that Earthquake in. Really, really nice combination there with a Tob to help push forward, and all of those Hippicons raiding, making a lot of good stuff. Let's check out the post game here and just see how many villagers actually ended up getting taken out in this one. Where's the villager? Military units. Idle villagers isn't the number here. We want civilian units. Is there a teams? I can. Okay, so let me see up here. Villager numbers were looking good for both teams, and then it just shoots up as a whole bunch of villagers fall. And then the orange team does manage to take over, but they just could not stabilize with that economic lead because the other team just invested in tech, and it was just too much. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.